You gotta be louder for these cues, everybody.
Mrs. DePena?
Mrs. DePena?
Megan! By the cash. Alright. Look, Mrs. DePena, would you open the door and see if there's a man standing out in front of the house?
Why? What for?
Well, the last 2 days, when I've been out delivering candy, I think a man's been following me.
Ed, you're crazy.
No, I'm not. He follows me and he stands and watches the house.
Really? I'll take a look and see.
I don't see what anybody would follow you for, Ed.
Well, there's a lot of kidnapping going on, Grandpa.
Yeah, yes, but not a bit.
Well, do you see him?
There's nobody out there at all.
You're sure?
Positive. I just saw him walk away.
You see?
Oh, it might have been anybody walking along the street. Ed, will you hurry up and get back?
Alright.
Want to go down now, Mr. Sycamore, and finish packing up the fireworks?
Yeah, we got to take the stuff to Mount Vernon in the morning.
Mother, may I borrow some paper? I'm making out a list for Rita tomorrow night. Yes, dear. Here's some.
Can we have those drunken mothers, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Here, sir.
Go back to yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Here's some. Why, what happened to your actress friend? Is she giving a performance? No, she's not acting, Alice. She's really drunk. Essie, dear, you're going to give Reba the kitchen all day tomorrow, aren't you? Because she'll need it. Of course, Alice. I'm going to start some luxury snacks, so I'll be way ahead. Thanks, dear. Look, Mother, I'm coming home at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Will you have everything down in the cellar by that time? The typewriter, and the snakes, and the xylophone, and the printing press?
And Miss Wellington?
And Miss Wellington. That'll give me time to arrange the table and fix the flowers.
The Kirkers are certainly going to get a wrong impression of this house.
You'll do all that, won't you, Mother? Of course, dear. And I think we better have cocktails ready by 7:15 in case they come a little early. I wonder if I ought to let Reba cook dinner. What do you think, Grandpa?
Now, Alice, I wouldn't worry. What I've seen of the boy, I'm sure the Kirby's are very nice people. If everything isn't so elaborate tomorrow, it's all right, too.
Darling, I'm not trying to impress them or pretend we're anything that we aren't. I just want everything to go off well.
No reason why it shouldn't.
Well, we're all going to do everything we can to make it a nice party. Oh, my darlings, I love you. You're the most wonderful family in the world, and I'm the happiest girl in the world. I didn't know anyone could be so happy. Why, this past week has been like floating. He's so wonderful, Grandpa. Why, just seeing him, you don't know what it does to me.
Just seeing him from lunch and dinner and until 4 o'clock in the morning. Then 9 o'clock next morning, you're off to the office again, and there he is. Just seeing him, huh?
I don't care. I'm in love.
Give him a little kiss as you leave. There you go.
Reba! Reba!
Nice, isn't it? Nice to see her so happy.
Yes. I remember when I was engaged to Paul, how happy I was. And you know, I still feel that way.
I know. Nice the way Ed and Essie get along, too, isn't it?
And Donald and Reba, even though they're not married. Do you suppose Mrs. DePena will ever marry anyone, Grandpa?
Well, there's that Mr. Henderson.
Dear, I wish you'd wake up. We're going to read the play tonight. Mrs. Sycamore, look what I found. Remember? Why, of course. It's my painting of you as Dana the Huntress. Look, Grandpa.
Diana.
Oh, I remember it. Say, you got a little older, haven't you, Mrs. DePena?
Is it very noticeable? Well, it was a long time ago, just before I stopped painting. Let me see, that's 8 years.
Too bad you never finished it, Mrs. Sycamore.
I always meant to finish it, Mrs. DePena. But I just started to write a play one day, and that was that. I never painted again.
Well, just as well, too. I was going to have to strip next.
My goodness, who would have thought? That day I came with such a weird comma. Sorry.
That's okay.
Who would have thought? That day I came to deliver the ice that I was going to stay here for 8 years.
The milkman was here for 5, just ahead of you.
Say, why did he leave anyhow? I forget.
He didn't leave, he died.
Oh, yes.
He was such a nice man. Remember the funeral, Grandpa? We never knew his name, and it was kind of hard to get a certificate.
What was the name we finally made up for him?
Martin Vanderhoff. We gave him
Oh.
your name.
Oh, yes. I remember.
It was a lovely thought, because otherwise he never would have got all those flowers.
Well, it certainly was, and it didn't hurt me any. Not bothered with mail anymore, and I haven't had a telephone call from this day.
Yes, it was really a wonderful idea.
I wish you'd finish that sometime, Mrs. Sycamore. I'd kind of like to have it.
You know what, Mrs. DePena? I think I'll do some work on it right tonight. So costume and bring up the easel. It is still down there.
I think so.
Now, where did I put my palette and brushes?
Babishka!
Yes, sir, Mr. Kolenko? Hello, Mr. Kolenko. Essie's in the kitchen.
Madam Sycamore, I